No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the River Toads and the Ducks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks offense will go to work first. And here's a guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. A highly anticipated debut here. He's a tremendous pass catcher with every skill you'd want. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It starts. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Foster. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Now the River Toads offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Off the play fake on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Finding some room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Ducks will have it. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And now the River Toads line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the RPO, complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires to the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. It's caught.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. To the air, it's Foster. Rushes on him. Setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a first and goal. Wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And they tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want to run it left here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The River Toads will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. Dropping back, it's Foster. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Beasley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. He'll pull it down. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And now the River Toads decide to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Foster. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside. It starts.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Makes the grab. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
Here we go. Ready. 129. Go, go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Quarterback got it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's got 50 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Touchdown, Ducks! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The River Toads moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And now the River Toads will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Foster. He's got it. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the #1 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
The Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Could be an alley. He's at the 40. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency. But either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for them, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. The pitch. There's some room. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. The play action fake. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Foster. This time it's complete.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to attack this defense.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Back to pass, it's Foster. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to take off. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. He now has 85 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Right back to the well. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Clark. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll try it over the left side. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The River Toads have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Beasley. Breaks into the open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And now the River Toads line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Snap in the shotgun. He wants it all. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football.
Maybe a crease. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. On the draw, it starts. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fullback's got it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pulled down for the tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll run the option. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The River Toads lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Puts it out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It starts. Turns it on at midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Foster. Pocket breaking down. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. The Ducks are in the hurry up. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll operate out of split backs. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Check, check. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start. Open.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Quick strike complete. Strong, firm tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Foster. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll return it from around the 50. He smashes his way through again. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And it'll be Drake Lindsey leading the attack. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff, Washington running left. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Dashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Ducks. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Washington. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Washington. All by himself down the middle. Past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion.
Down the seam on the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how to stop him.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Foster. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He's going to run it. Turning it on. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Might have a chance. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got it.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. And receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks!
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Golden Gophers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Defense looks as if it's coming. Here's a give to Washington. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. They will score! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. It gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down here for the offense. The run inside. It starts. Picks up the 1st down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Leaves it with the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The Ducks will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Has it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Ducks! The AT unit on the field.
This offense needed... play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Bring in the heat. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
To the air, it's Foster. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. The Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Booster, booster. Right. Slow. Hydro. Go.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start on the ground with Washington.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The Gophers will take their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Hayes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. They want to throw it. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing, you need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And the returner is stopped. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The run from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air. It's Foster. Fires it down the seam. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is getting aggressive, and they're trying to take a shot on that play. Just an awesome job in coverage in the back end defensively.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ducks! And a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hayes. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll give it to Washington. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Lindsey. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a give to Washington. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. Open on the right side, that's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's open on the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Washington. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Washington again. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Darts. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. There he goes. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Give to Washington again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now the play fake. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! That one will give them the lead.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Right on the money. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Finds some time. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the...
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It starts. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Wants to throw. It's Foster. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Tight end now in motion. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Here's a little room there. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hayes. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Throws to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Got a little grass. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout by the offense.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win. Touchdown, Ducks! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And how about that for a capper? The likely game winner in the waning moments. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the field. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this
ready, go! Ready! Flag 14! Flag 14! Jet! Go, go! Jet! 14 to a 4 plus! Ready to go! Here we go! Hey! 19 fireball! Ready, go!
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks offense will be first on the attack. And here comes the junior running back. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. They're dealing with a second and... The run inside. It starts. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Foster. Tight end finds a soft spot. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that one's incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. From the gun, running back on the move. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running inside. It starts. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Trying play action. Rushes on him. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
Looking for a man. It's Foster. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Gets it into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Myers. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Offense facing 4th down.
Wants to bring it back. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Looking left. What a grab with one hand. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Back to throw, it's Foster. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Ducks looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thorne. He's going to lose a yard on that one. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The run inside. It starts. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. And they swarm him under.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Myers on the move. Working on the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the draw, it's Hill. At the 45, on his way. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to mid. There's a crease. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Foster. Release to the back. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Thorne. Turning it on. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside. It's Hill. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Finding some room. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown Ducks! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looking for a man. It's Foster. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thorne. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Bunch formation for these receivers. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. Breaks a tackle, and he might have... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the move from inside is 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll start this drive firing. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Uncorks one. Makes the grab. It starts. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To throw, it's Foster. Under fire. Working the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! Put 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught over the middle. It's Myers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Michigan State Spartans.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
There he goes. Open it up. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Working that left side now. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air, it's Foster. It's on target and complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. This time he wants to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score. No step back in Week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it out of his hands. He loved his matchup, finding the big fella, getting the touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the lone running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's when they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got his man.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Grabbed behind the line. It's Russo. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run. It's Hill. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Foster. Caught. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And he tacks on the extra point.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. Knocked down for the tackle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The corners are walked up tight. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going long. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Russo. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And he added the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Back to throw, it's Foster. Got his man. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Ducks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside. It's Hill. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Trying to escape and get it himself. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Gets it out quickly. Snags it, and he's open. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He wants to throw it. Got it. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No, he got loose. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Bringing the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The option, he'll keep it. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Over the middle, it's Williams. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The snap sets up the throw. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
95, 96, bridge.
Might be changing the route.
Ready, ready. Hydro. Freeze. Chip. Booster. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, it's Foster. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Pass is incomplete, the clock is down to 9.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect him.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Headed to the end zone. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room. But they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss. And he scores a touchdown with no time left.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when
Stocholm.